Hello, welcome into this week's episode of Pete's Corner. I'm Brody Myers.
And I'm Jolie Salee.
Jolie, we've got a fun topic for you today.
Today we're going to be talking about why students chose to come to OSU.
Our first story comes from reporter Jacob Horchler, who talked to a student who is carrying on the cowboy family tradition.
For some people, Oklahoma State is just a school, but for others, it's more than that. Aubrey Diaz knew she wanted to come here when she was 9 years old. The biggest factor in that decision? Her family history at OSU.
I grew up coming up here, and it's the only place that actually felt like home when I was visiting other colleges.
Rick and Tamara Diaz met at OSU in 1984, and when they eventually got married and had children, it was always Rick's dream for his kids to go to OSU.
I would like to say a big influence because he created and invited us into the culture of what he grew up coming to, and just shared his memories, and it just made me want to have those memories for myself.
Along with her parents, there was another reason for Aubrey to attend OSU. Her brother, Christian. Now a junior in the theater department, Christian was the first to follow in his parents' footsteps and is now a part of the same fraternity that his father was.
He actually was the one who sat in on my initiation. That was a huge bonding moment for us.
Like almost all siblings, the Diazes have their arguments, but here at OSU, there's one thing that has brought them together like they never could have imagined, and that is homecoming.
One of my earliest memories is doing a walk around, actually, for a homecoming.
It's really weird being on the other side, being behind the scenes and seeing how it is from a student's perspective and the work that goes into it, whether versus just coming and seeing it for yourselves,
Seeing how much work goes into it kind of opened my eyes on this is a huge project. It's crazy to think that just with chicken wire and paper that you can make these beautiful murals and stuff like that.
I'm standing here in front of Old Central. It's one of the few buildings on campus that looks almost exactly the same as it did in 1984, when Rick and Tamara Diaz met just behind me in one of these classrooms. Since then, a lot has changed on campus, but there's one thing that's back again, and that's the Diaz family name. For Pete's Corner, I'm Jacob Horchler.
Thank you for that, Jacob.
Brody, you're from Stillwater, right?
Yes, I am. My parents met in that building, Whitehurst, right over there, and they never left Stillwater. It was a birthright for me to become a cowboy.
Up next, we have Esther Young telling us why international students chose OSU.
According to a spring 2021 statistic from the International Students and Scholars website, international students make up over 1,300 of the student population. The top 5 countries are India, China, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, and Bangladesh. Ishani Ray is from India, a sophomore double majoring in chemistry and psychology with a minor in neuroscience. For her, it was the academics that pulled her in.
I think the biggest reason was research. That's actually the reason I wanted to study abroad, because back in my country there aren't too many opportunities for undergraduate research. Well, a lot of my relatives on my mom's side, they actually live in the US. So they knew a lot about the education system here, and then whenever we talked, they told me about how it would be better if I wanted to focus on research to come here.
Besides her classes and working 2 jobs, Ray is also involved in student organizations such as Her Campus and the Red Pantry. International students from over 100 countries attend Oklahoma State. Like Ray, many of them are given the resources and the help they need to further their academic achievements, as well as learn what it means to be part of the cowboy family. The Global Scholars House is a living learning program for U.S. and international students to form a supportive community located in Iba Hall. Izzy Linares is a member of said house and has insights from the international community on her floor.
I feel like it's probably hard for them to just be so far away from home and the breaks and everything. So I'm sure that's got to take some sort of a toll on them, just not seeing everything that they've ever known for so long. I think that's probably tough.
Yeah, it took me a while to get settled here, but mostly I was able to, and I really love the people here.
For Pete's Corner, this is Esther Young.
All of us have made friends here on the OSU campus, but coming up, Morgan White will show us a story of 2 special ones who met right here.
Oklahoma State had a successful enrollment this year. According to an article published by the university in August, OSU saw an increase of over 200 students in the incoming class across both campuses. Over 30% of those are considered underrepresented. making it the most diverse class in Cowboy history. Over 20% are also considered first-generation students. Way to go, Cowboys!
I want to show you something. This is the money we could save by switching from fresh packed California crushed tomatoes to concentrated tomato paste.
I want to show you something too. I got a new door. Go take a look at it.
Nobody uses better ingredients than Little Caesars, like fresh packed California crushed tomatoes. Pick up a large, deep dish for just $8.
Pizza, pizza.
Introducing Lincoln Black Label at Diffie Ford Lincoln. Designed to impress those with impeccable taste, Lincoln Black Label features a collection of interior themes and a host of exclusive membership privileges inspired by attention to detail and a love of automobiles. With Lincoln Black Label, you'll enjoy an extended premium maintenance plan that covers wear items or even remote vehicle delivery. Lincoln Black Label isn't about luxury ownership, it's about membership. Lincoln Black Label, exclusively at Diffie Ford Lincoln.
At ASAP Energy, our goal is to provide the best customer service for whatever our clients need.
My relationship with ASAP Energy came about in 2007. I was wanting to build a convenience store. I didn't know how to do it. I'd never been in the business. I just felt comfortable with Rick. And so I knew that I wanted to do business with a guy like that. Integrity, loyalty, and family. I would recommend that to anybody. Thanks for taking a chance on me.
At ASAP Energy, everything matters.
Where were you born? It's a question asked all the time. Because where you're from shapes who you are, inspires how you do things. And when that inspiration comes from a place this refreshing, this majestic, this... well, you get the idea. Coors Light, born in the Rockies.
Welcome back to Pete's Corner. I'm Brody Myers.
Personally, I've made so many friends at Oklahoma State University, and I actually still live with 3 of my friends that I've made freshman year.
Me too, and I've got friends that will last a lifetime that I met right here on campus. Morgan White reports on a couple of friends that will have a lifetime friendship they met right here at OSU. Morgan?
We make decisions every day, but it's not every day you get to make the decision of what college you will go to. Many things are taken into consideration in deciding where to further your education after high school. For senior hospitality student Gracie Gray, she was looking for a place that felt like home, away from home.
Somewhere that was practical enough that I could go home if I needed to, somewhere that I felt at home, and that's exactly how I felt coming onto OSU's campus.
Coming to college and not knowing anybody was very intimidating for Gracie, but it is also the reason that led her to where she is at now.
Was an experience that helped me grow a lot and just like build new relationships.
Gracie knew she was wanting to get involved in a sorority coming into college, but didn't know she would meet her very best friends. Because of these friendships that college brought her, Gracie confidently said that choosing to go to OSU was the best decision she could have ever made.
Choosing to go to OSU has been the best decision for me because I honestly can't imagine life without the friends I have made here.
One of Gracie's sorority sisters and college roommate Gray Randall is one of those forever friendships she has made at OSU. The importance of community is important for college students, in which Gray found her community by getting involved.
I wanted to be in a sorority, I wanted to get involved with my major, just anything I could do to get involved would help me make more friends.
And the friendships Gray has made here at OSU will be friends she will speak to for the rest of her life.
Like, I know that like my college friends are who I'm gonna continue to speak with for the rest of my life.
Friendships. That's the reason that these girls can say that choosing to go to OSU was the best decision they made.
Choosing to go to OSU has been the best decision for me.
Going to OSU was definitely the best decision I could have ever made.
Go Pokes! For Pete's Corner, I'm Morgan White.
Thank you for that, Morgan. You know, being here from Oklahoma, I'm always interested in seeing students from other states and what their culture's like.
Up next, we have Michaela Vaughn, who tells us what it's like to be an out-of-state student.
Every student at OSU has their why about choosing OSU. For junior Georgia Milham, it's the Stillwater community and the spirit of Oklahoma State that drew her to Stillwater the most.
OSU stuck out to me more than other colleges because of the community aspect and the school spirit.
The different organizations that OSU offers its students was another factor in Georgia choosing to come to OSU.
I'm involved in the Cowboy Marching Band. I play the tuba.
Georgia's membership in the Cowboy Marching Band not only allows her to be involved with game days, but also allows her to receive an out-of-state tuition waiver. Georgia is also involved in Sigma Phi Lambda, President Leadership Council, volunteers at Our Daily Bread in Stillwater, and is a member of the Oklahoma State Student Foundation, which allows her to speak on what she loves about OSU.
I'm also involved in the Oklahoma State Student Foundation, where we get to represent OSU to donors and kind of speak on why they should donate to OSU.
With Georgia being involved in different organizations across campus, she's come to know the heart of this university pretty well, and says being a cowboy goes beyond just the work in the classroom.
Being a cowboy to me means just like doing your best whenever you have the opportunity to, and going 100% and just really loving everybody and just being supportive.
Some of Georgia's favorite memories are those made in the Cowboy Marching Band.
It's been really fun to be on the big screen and just get to travel with the band and that environment.
Georgia's friend Devin McCune says one of his favorite memories together is traveling to the away football games with the band.
She's a lot of fun, always brings the energy.
For anyone who isn't sure if they want to attend Oklahoma State, Georgia encourages them to come and experience an Orange Friday and see what OSU is all about.
Look into the community aspect that you're getting into and that factor of just like how you can get involved.
For Pete's Corner, I'm Michaela Vaughn.
Thank you for that, Michaela.
Coming up next, we have Liv Rodriguez, who reports on a vet in the classroom and on the battlefield. Stay with us.
The Deli Department at Homeland is Oklahoma's headquarters for party trays. Enjoy the time with family and friends at your next event, and let your neighborhood Homeland create the perfect fruit, deli, or cheese tray for you. The party planners at Homeland will help you choose the perfect party food, sized just right for your guests. Call us, stop in, or order online, and we'll make it ready for pickup on your schedule. Make your next party special with a party tray from your neighborhood Homeland.
Good to be home, Homeland.
Love these things. Hilarious.
Sorry, force of habit.
As long as you are you, it's Miller time.
Hi, it's Sam at Louis Grill and Bar, here to introduce our new menu items from south of the border. Come try our new Poblano chicken tacos, or the ever-popular Sriracha shrimp tacos. At Louis, where you come for the food, but stay for the fun.
It's hard to imagine my life before her, or a day without her. So much of what I take for granted simply wouldn't exist. She is the force that holds our life together. She is my everything, the center of my universe, from Forevermark. The diamond, the promise. Available at Lewis Jewelers.
I'm Randy Heights with 1077 The Franchise, and let me tell you about the HCG diet from New Leaf Wellness and what it's meant to me. Over the last year, I've dropped 90 pounds, and this has been a lifesaver, guys. I'm in a wheelchair, so I can't always get to the gym, and what's been incredible about this diet?
When I can't work out, I still lose the weight. 90 pounds in a year is a lot for anyone, but for me, it's been a miracle. Why don't you give New Leaf Wellness Centers a call and see if they can't help you with a free consultation, or go online at newleafcenters.com.
Welcome back to Pete's Corner. I'm Jolie Salee.
Right now, Liv Rodriguez is going to report on a family member who served their country and is now attending OSU. Liv?
Robbie Blackford is an OSU alumni with an untraditional path at OSU. Blackford originally came to OSU on a football scholarship, but that came to an end when he suffered an injury during one of his practices.
I never saw me going back to Oklahoma State at all. I just figured I'd be in the military for 20 years and get out and be a cop somewhere. But when it happened, I never thought I'd come back to Oklahoma State and finish what I started.
That all changed when Robbie had to medically retire from the Army. Blackford then decided to pursue his career of becoming a police officer.
It was really important. Not only did it help me get to the career that I'm at now in law enforcement, but it has the Oklahoma State logo attached to that degree, and I'm now, considered part of the Cowboy family.
Robbie Blackford is very proud to be a Cowboy. He graduated in 2016 from OSU OKC with a degree in police science. He has since gone on to have a very successful career in law enforcement, where he is recognized regularly by his superiors. Blackford is a proud alumni and spends many weekends in Stillwater. He enjoys going to football games and other events.
Still be able to go to the games and represent them Cowboys. Win or lose, I'm still a Cowboy. Always will be.
Robbie's favorite thing about being an alumni on campus is he always feels welcome.
Being an alumni and being on campus, they don't treat you any different. You're treated as you're part of the family, and that's how it's always been for me.
He went on to say that he would have not chose any other school over Oklahoma State. He is looking forward to being back in Stillwater next week for homecoming. Robbie Blackford is proof that you can always find your way back home, and for him, OSU will always be a place he can call home. For Pete's Corner, I'm Olivia Rodriguez.
Welcome back, and that's our show for the day. And we really enjoyed these stories today, didn't we?
Yes, we did. And these students that chose OSU are going to get to experience America's greatest homecoming. We're going to be covering it next week, so stay tuned to Pete's Corner. I'm Brody Myers.
And I'm Jolie Salee, and as always,
go Pokes! Rehearsal tape. Okay. Welcome into the Daily Go. I'm Brody Myers.
And I'm Jolie Salee.
We've got a fun topic today, Jolie.
What was the topic?
Did you say Morgan White? Camera's recording.
I'll ask you questions about it.
Okay.
Whenever you guys are ready.
Welcome back to Pete's Corner. I'm Brody Myers. Jolie, I know this is a place where friends can be made, and including you and I don't know where that was going.
Do you want me to talk about friendships? I'll say it.
Sure. Yeah.
All right, camera's still recording.
We're not friends, but...
Whenever you're ready.
Thank you for that, Jacob.
Brody. Sorry.
Brody, cut! Welcome back to Pete's Corner. I'm Brody Myers.
Is that me?
That's you.
Sorry.
Vet in the classroom and on the battlefield. Stay with us. Boom! Boom! And never left. It was a birthright for me to become a cowboy.
Up next, we have Esther and Young talking about why
International students.
Okay, one more time, sorry.